30% TCA is no joke. You've probably seen the pretty before and afters, but today I'm showing you what most people never share: the frosting, the flaking, and the real recovery time on my own skin. This is not medical advice. The FDA and dermatologists caution that medium to deep peels like this one are severe and should be monitored. I'm just documenting my own journey so you can see the raw reality. After using Melanotan 2 this summer, my skin, especially my face, picked up more sun, so it's time to remove it. If you're new to TCA, it's crucial to start with 10% and proceed slowly. This is your face and body. Take care and build tolerance over time. This is not medical advice, but I'm sharing with you what I've observed over time as I've done these peels myself. In fact, you can go back almost 10 years ago and find another Instagram account I have called Peel Me Pretty, where I first shared my TCA peels in September 2016. I'll link to that post below so you can see a skin time capsule. I was heavier then, dealing with breakouts, and my delivery was much slower. It's just a reminder of how long I've been documenting my skin journey. You guys, I have got an amazing lineup of DIY skincare videos coming out this fall for you. I'm super excited to share with you. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can follow along and catch more videos just like this one. I also go live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific here on the Spa and Tele YouTube channel, where you can experience at-home skincare in real time with me. Plus, there's a huge comment section, so we do a great job of answering your questions and getting back to you. I show up to most of my videos and lives barefaced because I think it's important. Too many people hide behind makeup and lights and filters, and I always want to give you guys the full transparent story. And my skin isn't perfect, and I share that with you. And if you're ready to take things further, make sure to join my Skin and Wellness app. It's the world's largest DIY skincare community, and it's linked down in the description notes. This video is for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1. Allowance is made for the fair use of purpose such as criticism, co-news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel are meant for educational and entertainment purposes to help other women and men. There is an attack on true, helpful information from genuine sources. Please help me combat this attack by sharing this video with as many of your friends as possible. I apologize that every video needs to include this disclaimer as my videos are marked for adults. Unfortunately, this is our current landscape, and I appreciate your understanding and support. A 30% TCA peel is a medium-depth chemical peel. It penetrates deeper than lighter acids like glycolic or lactic, which means stronger results, but also longer downtime and greater risks. It can improve fine lines, uneven tone, texture, and sometimes acne scarring, but it carries risks of hyperpigmentation, scarring, and delayed healing. That's why I'm documenting this in real time. So in the past, you could grab TCA on Amazon, but times have changed, as we know. Now I source mine from Makeup Artist Choice, a brand I've trusted for years. With my code, you can even save 20% off. These details are located in the description notes. Their 30% TCA peel kit includes everything you need to do this peel: green tea pomegranate cleanser for prep, a 1-ounce bottle of 30% TCA with dropper, a 2-ounce post-peel neutralizer, and gloves, which are essential because you do not want your finger pads peeling off. I'll link to their kit below along with my other post-peel favorites. Okay, and I want to make this very, very clear. Do not use fan brushes or droppers. If you've seen some estheticians attempt this, you'll understand why. It creates puddles, causes uneven penetration, and can lead to hyperpigmentation or scarring. Gauze gives you far more control. I'm applying 3 layers of 30% TCA with cotton gauze. Each layer means swabbing the skin, waiting 5 minutes, and letting the acid work. I use a hairdryer set to cool to push through the intense burn. It peaks, then eases by the 5-minute mark. The biggest sign TCA is working is frosting. That frosty white look when proteins in your skin coagulate. It looks dramatic, but it's completely expected at this strength. This video is documentation, not instruction. If you want the detailed step-by-step process, I've linked a video and blog where I explain more thoroughly. When I do these peels, I always do them in the evening. I like to have my hair washed beforehand so that I don't need to take a shower for the next few days, and then afterwards I go straight to bed. This is also the strongest peel that I will do at home. Anything stronger I would go to a medical provider for. This round, I've changed a few things up in my routine. I'm not taking ibuprofen prior. Instead, I'm going to let the swelling take its course because that's where the collagen synthesis activates. And that's what we want. Instead of smothering Aquaphor, I emulsify a little in my hands and pat it lightly on my face. And today I'm using the First Aid Burn Cream. It also has some lidocaine in it. I'm using Briotex Hypochlorous Spray daily. It's antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and helps soothe and protect new skin as it peels. Sun protection is non-negotiable. I'm using D'Alba's UV Essence Waterfall Plus SPF 50 and also a UV shield, which I've linked below. After applying 3 layers, it always takes my breath away. 30% is strong. You can see the white frost now, but in an hour, this fades into a pink, sunburn-like look. TCA doesn't require neutralizing, but if you want the discomfort to end sooner, you can. And if you don't see frosting, don't worry. You'll still get an exfoliation. I've just noticed that if I don't frost, I won't be done with the peel in 7 days. It typically goes longer and it's flaking longer. Okay, so we are done with that. I'm just gonna take off my gloves and throw away all my supplies. So now I'll go to bed and sleep it off. And tomorrow would be hot yoga, but I'm going to skip it because I just did this peel and I don't want to have any heat on my face. It's the same with the shower. I won't want to take a shower and have hot water on my face for the next day either.
You just saw how intense a 30% TCA application can be. The burn, the frosting, everything. Before I show you the recovery timeline, I want to thank the company that has literally been with me since the very first peel, Makeup Artist Choice, who sponsored this video. If you followed me for a while, you know I've used their 30% TCA kit. And I even made a video showing how to cut that acid down to lower the strengths. Not only does this make it safer to build tolerance at home, it also stretches your bottle out so you get more peels. I've tested so many other formulas. The Fade Peel for pigmentation, the Mandelic Peel that's great for darker complexions, their glycolic and lactic acid peels, and now I'm excited to try their new 5-acid body peel this fall to help with back acne, something even my son struggles with. They also have facial washes that pair perfectly with peels, and if you're not ready to cut your own 30% TCA down, they offer 15% and 18% kits that are perfect for kicking off your fall peel season. What I love most is that you don't need to be a professional or spend a fortune to access professional grade chemical peels at home. Makeup Artist Choice formulas are made in the US in an FDA registered lab with medical grade purity. You can check them out directly at Makeup Artist Choice. I'll include the link in the description box. When you sign up for their newsletter, you'll get 30% off your first purchase, and you can always use my code CHAOS20 for 20% off. Here's what my face looked like before I added the acid. It has a lot of sun on it. You can see freckles, dark spots, and even some melasma that has developed in my cheeks as I've gotten older. This is why I love doing these peels at the end of summer. I love to shed that summer skin. Day 1, tightness and shine. My skin feels tight and glossy, like plastic wrap. No peeling yet. Day 2, frosting aftermath. Today my skin looks leathery and feels even tighter. No big flakes yet, but you can tell it's working beneath the surface. Day 3, first flakes. Here we go. Peeling starts around my mouth and chin. I'm not picking, letting it come off naturally. Do not pick at peeling skin. Day 4, peak peeling. This is the peak. Sheets of skin are lifting and it looks extreme. Hydration and SPF are absolutely critical right now. Day 5, softer skin appearing. Edges still peeling, but I can see fresh, tender skin coming through underneath. It's red and very sensitive. Day 6, most peeling has finished. Just a few flakes left, mostly around the edges. The new surface looks brighter and smoother. Day 7, final reveal. Peeling is basically done. Here's the side-by-side. Day 0 versus day 7. My skin looks more even, smoother, and brighter, but it's still healing and very sensitive to light. SPF remains a must, and my sun shield for sure.
All right, it's been almost 2 weeks since I did the peel and I'm back. And as you can tell, something has changed. My hair is a new color and I'm loving it. It feels so soft. But anyways, let's get back to it. What would I do differently? I accidentally scratched my nose one night, leaving a little spot that took longer to heal than would be normal. And this is what it looks like today. It's almost done healing. Another thing that I included in this peel session was the BioDance Deep Collagen Mask. I love this mask. I've been using it for months now, and it's amazing. And what I liked doing was on day 1, 2, and 3, I wore it at night to help keep the skin from cracking early. I'd wake up in the morning and my skin looked and felt amazing. And I think it really helped this peel have a much longer time staying on my skin before it lifted. For me, the 30% TCA peel is the deepest peel I will ever do at home. If you're new, please start at a much lower level. You can cut the 30% adjustable kit down. I've shown you in videos how to do this, and they come with a guide on how to do it as well. You should take your time and always proceed cautiously because this is powerful stuff. I want to remind you that the full demo video of this TCA peel is found on my website, naturalchaos.com. I link to it below. So when you go to the description notes, please check out that video if you want to see this full peel from start to finish. Thanks so much for joining me for this 30% TCA peel journey. From the frosting to the flaking to the reveal, my skin feels so much more supple, smooth, and hydrated. And it's so much clearer. That's why I love TCA. And if you've tried TCA before, please share with me in the comments. I love getting back to you guys. And if you're considering TCA, please start with low percentages and always proceed with caution. Make sure to check the description box below because that's where I write down everything that I used, the links to the blog, and to the extra video that gives you even more insight. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos because I have a great lineup for this fall.
People always say I do too much to my skin or that my barrier must be wrecked. But I just went to my dermatologist for my yearly skin check. And guess what? My skin looks great and 0 signs of cancer. So yes, I do the treatments, but I also do the checkups. Don't skip yours.
See you guys next time.